Hi there, good evening. Welcome to camgllish.com. This is Teacher Vanji, and today we will continue studying more words from the vocabulary book, Today's English. Let's start with the first level. These words are for the elementary students. First one is stress. Stress. Stress means tension. My father is under a lot of stress. My father is under a lot of stress. Next one is hot. Hot. Hot means at a high temperature. The water is too hot. The water is too hot. Okay, another word is stop. Stop. Stop means halt. Please stop at the stop sign. Please stop at the stop sign. Okay, good. Now let's go down to see the next category. These words are for the middle school students. Let's take the first one, sometimes. Sometimes. Sometimes means at times. Sometimes I think my parents dislike me. Again, sometimes I think my parents dislike me. Next is never. Never. Never means not ever. I'll never ever speak to you again. Oh, one more time. I'll never ever speak to you again. Alright. Another word is usually. Usually means normally or commonly. As usual, the front page is headline news. As usual, the front page is headline news. Okay, let's move on to the next level. These words are for the category of high school students. Let's try the word withstand. Withstand. Withstand is to successfully resist something. Like in this sentence, the house withstood earthquakes perfectly. The house withstood earthquakes perfectly. How about the word multiply? Multiply. Multiply means to combine by multiplication. If you multiply 7 by 2, you get 14. Once again, if you multiply 7 by 2, you get 14. Okay, next word is multitude. Multitude. Multitude means a great number of people. Let's see the example here. A multitude of students gathered in the auditorium. Can you read it with me? A multitude of students gathered in the auditorium. Very good. Now how about for the last category? This time, these are for the level of adult students. Let's have the word offset. Offset. Offset is to counterbalance or to compensate for something. Let's see how it is used in this sentence. Some analysts argue that more comprehensive social programs are needed to offset the expense of having a child. Let's carefully read it again. Some analysts argue that more comprehensive social programs are needed to offset the expense of having a child. Okay, another is inflation pressure. Inflation pressure. Inflation pressure is the general and progressive increase in prices. Let's try to understand it from this long sentence. It is the 16th time the Federal Reserve has raised rates in the past 2 years, all part of a campaign intended to fend off inflation by slowing the economy by raising the cost of borrowing money. Let's read it again. It is the 16th time the Federal Reserve has raised rates in the past 2 years, all part of a campaign intended to fend off inflation by slowing the economy by raising the cost of borrowing money. Okay, last is government policy. Government policy. Government policy is the presidential executive rules of orders. So we can say it like, industry experts say inconsistent government policies have discouraged investors. Let's read it again. Industry experts say inconsistent government policies have discouraged investors. Alright, after having learned all of these new words, I suggest that you try to use them in your own sentences so that you can be sure that you understood them and you will not forget their meanings, their spellings, and also their pronunciation. And I invite you to study with us at camglish.com, where you can find that English learning can be enjoyable. So once again, this has been Teacher Vanji, and I wish to see you again on our next video. Bye bye!